Hello, 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 everyone. It's Domonique Barbee here, and I am so excited. Thank you for joining the movement, and I want to personally welcome you before anyone else does to Vida Divina. And I'm just calling you guys the Divine Dominators because you are going to dominate. This is going to go so viral and so huge, people are not going to even know what hit them. So I want to prepare you for the movement and personally welcome you, whether I or my husband or one of my teammates personally sponsor you or not. We're going to adopt you into our team, and we're just going to get this on and cracking. All right. So, first things first. Here are the basic steps for preparing you for success and the mindset that you will need to be successful. A lot of people, join these things and think it's like a lottery ticket or whatever the case may be, and or they don't know what to do. I'm going to prepare you for exactly what you need to do to be successful. And the first step to anything that you want to do to make a big impact is to make a decision, okay? You have to make a decision, guys. All right, and the first thing is you have to choose whether you're going to be committed versus leaving it to hope and chance. There are so many people in this industry that leave their success to hope and chance. They join something and they just hope that it's going to work out. But if there are certain things that you need to do, that you can do, that are going to ensure your success. And I know that, I can vouch for that, and I know that for a fact, guys. Now, the thing with being committed is you have to understand that there's a difference. Being committed is basically, let me give you an example. Okay, someone wants to lose weight, right? Alright, someone wants to lose weight, and the person who leaves it to chance is they just hope they're going to lose weight. And, they do, some of the things that help them lose weight, maybe, maybe not. Maybe this day, maybe that day. They kind of hope and think that, it's going to work out. Now, the person who's committed, they know that they're going to work out, they're going to eat right or better than what they were used to, and they're going to do it every day or commit to their schedule. They're going to do what it takes, okay? While the person who leaves it to chance just, they just hope that they will. The same thing is what's going to happen with your business. You have to be committed to doing the things that it takes to work your business, okay? Just like when people go to a job, there's certain things that they have to do every day, and those are the things that the company knows that are going to make them money. Okay, and every day you go to work, you have to do the same thing. And it's the same thing with your business. There are certain things that you do that makes you the money, and then while the people who are hoping and wishing that they make money, they're just doing other things they don't know what to do. All right. So the next thing is you have to choose if you are a level 1, a level 2, or a level 3. Now, the level 1 is basically when you can commit to doing this for about 10 to 20 hours a week, okay? It could be 10, it could be 12, 15, but you know for a fact that you have at least 10 hours that you're going to commit to working your business. People who leave it to chance, they don't make a schedule. They just do it whenever they can or whatever, The level 2 is 20 to 40 hours a week, okay? Those people have a little bit more time. They can work minimum of 20 hours. And stuff like that. Now, the person who's level 3, they're 40 to 60 hours or more. They're gonna grind it out 40 to 60 hours. Now, the only difference, these levels are basically the same. The only difference is basically the hours, because when you're working 10 hours per week for your business, you're gonna go hard on those 10 hours. You're gonna do everything you need to do within those 10 hours. The same thing with the person who's doing 20 or 40 hours. It's just the hours are different. You're going to make your schedule to know exactly what you're going to do. And I'm going to help you do that. Okay? The next thing is filling your gaps. It's like riding a bike. You increase your skills and your belief. Most people fail in this industry because they basically go from different opportunities and they're not upgrading their skills. They're not doing any personal development. They're not learning the skill. It's like riding a bike or when a kid starts to walk. The kid, he's trying to walk. He's gonna do it until he does it right. And the same thing with this industry. You become a network marketing professional once you start increasing your skills and increasing your knowledge and increasing your belief, becoming the person that you need to become. Most people miss that step, and then they bring their same skills that they had before to this. So you have to work on your skills because that's what it is. Anybody can do this. It's just a skill that you can learn. You have to know that your why has to be bigger than your feel. Your why needs to make you cry. Your why needs to be so strong that that when people tell you no, you're not emotionally attached. Some people give up because so many people telling them no that they don't understand that everybody gets no's. Even I get no's. I'm able to, I learned the skills. I took the time to understand the skills, and my why and my family is bigger than anybody telling me no. I could care less. You have to think of it as a point as to, when you're talking to people, you don't care whether they join or not. This is a gift to them. You know what I'm saying? This is you doing them a favor telling them about this business. And if they say no, that's okay. You can't be thirsty for signups. You're just sorting because a lot of people need this. And some people, when they say no, it just means not right now. And don't get emotionally attached to that. Okay? I want you to know your upline. Connect with your upline. Get with your sponsor and ask them who is your upline. You need to know the one above them, the one above them, the three people above you, so you can be able to contact them just in case, say for instance, you join someone who joined under me, but you feel like they're not helping you as much. You want to at least get the three contacts above so you can be able to contact them so they can help you if no one else is helping you. We're doing this as a team, is what I'm basically saying. So know your upline, whether you need them for 3 ways or whatever the case may be, and connect with them. Okay, my contact information will be somewhere on this site. Understand that this is not an option. It's not a lottery mentality. Don't have that lottery mentality like you just join, and just because you join, you think you're gonna make $1 million without doing anything to get it. There's so many people in this industry. They sign up with somebody say just sign up and you're gonna be rich. To break it to you, everyone has to work for whatever they want. There's no such thing as something for nothing. You have to work to get whatever you want. Okay? You need to go all in, create for 1 year minimum, meaning you need to make a plan for a year to do what it takes. Okay? We are doing this with you, and you want to lead by example. You can't be lazy and expect your team to go hard. Your team, your people who you brought in, they're going to do what you do. Okay? So just remember that. Next thing is the mindset. Okay? You have a gift with this. This is a huge opportunity. I mean, think of the name, Divine Life. That's divine means of God, like up above, like you're divine, like you have huge power, like you're connected. Okay, this is a gift. There's so many people they're out there begging people to join. You don't have to beg. You just share the opportunity, and if they don't want to do it, that's fine. So many people are apologizing for telling someone about the opportunity. You need to understand that this is a gift. You're doing them a favor. Everything in your whole life is a result of your thoughts. So you have to have the mindset that you're gonna do this, okay? I don't want you to come up to me in a week and say I talked to 10 people and everyone said no. You have to. This is a numbers game. Some people are gonna say no. Most are gonna say no. Some people are gonna say yes. Okay, so stop apologizing for sharing something so wonderful and so beautiful to people. You know what I'm saying? You have to have that posture and that confidence because people can see and tell that if you're confident or not, okay? You know, for example, your warm market, I have something to show you that is going to change your life. You need to clear your calendar because this is so serious. Like Mark Zuckerberg invited 6 people into a room and only 2 showed up and all of them are billionaires. Like you need to see what I have to show you. Like serious. Instead of, well, can you look at this? I have something to show you. You should look at this, please. Like, they're like, what? I'm busy. You have to have that posture. So you need to be committed. You need to be consistent. You have to be consistent. So many people start and then because they don't get results, you know, in their first 2 days, they're like, oh my gosh, this doesn't work. You have to be consistently and do the things that I'm going to show you to do daily so you can get results. Okay, commit. I say commit for at least a year to do the daily things, for your family and for your loved ones. It's going to be hard and easy. I say it's the hardest, easiest work that you'll ever have to do. The things I'm going to show you, it's so easy. It's so easy to get results. But people don't know what to do. So I'm going to show you what to do. But it's hard because some people don't have discipline to work their business like they should. Like, they're here one day and then 30 days later they're like, okay, I did this, I did that. They don't have a set schedule because they're not disciplined. You have to become disciplined and work it. Like most people say, work. You need to work harder than what you do at your job. Like show up every day. Like you have to show up. Okay. I say work it like a job, and I know people hate that term, but if you say anything else, people are just literally gonna do whatever they want, and they're not gonna work their business like seriously, like how they should. So okay, so example of another company, I know a guy. He didn't make any money in his first month in a different company. I just know the guy. He didn't make any money, but every day he worked his business 5 to 6 days a week, 10, 20 hours a day. He worked it 20, 30 hours a day whenever he had time. And 15-minute times he worked the business. And nobody signed up with him in his first 30 days. But because he was consistent, he was so consistent, he did not give up. He just said, I'm going to do this every day for a whole year. I'm going to do the right things. And that next month he made $30,000. Because the people saw that he was consistent. The people who he was following up with, they saw like, wow, he's consistent with this. They seen him posting on his wall and everything. They saw him. Like some people just secretly watch you. You know what I'm saying? And people who he talked to way before he started signing up, he literally made $30,000 in his second month. So some people quit way too early. Like 90 days is way too early. 30, some people quit in 30 days. Like that's just crazy. But you have to be consistent. This happens all the time. People quit too early. Okay. Now the step 3 of a professional is they collect friends. The people who are amateurs or they're not aware of everybody around them. It's like they go about their day and they say I don't know anyone. They're like they're not aware of what's going on around them. You have to become aware of people around you. You meet so many people every day, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook, on outside when you're out and about. Like I said, amateurs go around saying I don't know anyone versus professionals do things and make friends on purpose. They go do hobbies and they get around new people. They build new relationships and they make friends at fitness clubs and places. Everywhere they go while they're volunteering, they make friends with the waitress and find a way to get their contact information just to be friends, not to pitch them, just to build friends. You know what I'm saying? Find a way to stay connected to everyone you meet. Like get their number, get their Twitter, get their everything. Make friends on Facebook, like I say. Okay. The waiter, the person who sells them a card, they build relationships and they give value. They bring value and life to people's lives. They're just going out there making friends and making people happy. You know what I'm saying? These people collect friends and they're literally building their list. So at any moment, someone can ask them what they're doing. They can show them their gift. I call it our gift. Step 4, develop positive daily habits, okay? Like one of the daily habits is making 2 or more friends a day. Just making 2 or more friends a day, building that relationship. Personal development is number 1. It really changed my life when I started reading personal development stuff like Jim Rohn, Les Brown, Think and Grow Rich, Earl Nightingale. I started working on myself, working on my beliefs. I started working on becoming a better person. I started studying successful people because it's literally the keys to our success in this life is right in front of our eyes, but it's hidden because people aren't willing to, read 10 pages a day or listen to 15 minutes of audio. And for 5 years, I've been in this industry. 3.5 of those years, I struggled. I fell on my face. I got slapped in the dirt. I was trying to find a mentor, and nobody would help me. That's what happened. It made me stronger. Like I started asking people how are they successful? And some of them would ignore me. They would literally ignore me. And I couldn't find anyone to mentor me. Every time I joined a business, that person didn't know what they were doing. And I had a few people to help me a little bit, but I didn't have anyone to really help me get my breakthrough until I just started going on YouTube and Google and searching how to be a network marketer, because that's what I wanted to do. I saw people making $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month. Regular people. I seen some with no formal education, and I seen them making all this money. So I'm like, if they can do it, I can too. But so if I figure out what they're doing, I should. If I can find someone and do what they're doing, then I'll be successful. So I started Googling and YouTubing how to do it, and then I started realizing that these successful people work on their personal development. So I started working on myself and how to be successful and how to build my belief, how to be a leader, how to train my mind to be successful. And I started purchasing network marketing books. I started learning how to recruit. I started learning how to retail. I started learning all this stuff. This is just a skill. If someone would have told me in the beginning that this is a skill and you can learn it, I would have stopped spending my money on opportunities and I would have started investing in my education. So I advise you every day to do personal development. It will change your life. Decide to get better every day. Progress is literally perfection. You can outbeat anyone if you're progressing every day. Like I said with personal development, if you're progressing, you're perfecting yourself. You may not see changes in 2 weeks or a month, but I guarantee you in 3 months you're gonna start seeing yourself become a better person. That's what started happening to me. And then a year from now, if you're constantly doing that personal development, you're gonna be a completely new 100 superhero. Perfection, I'm telling you. And then 3 years, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. I literally worked on myself so hard. I sat behind a computer for hours trying to figure this out because I was tired of failing. Okay, I was so tired of failing. I sat. You can ask my husband. I sat behind it and tried to figure this out because I wanted a better life. I was tired of crying myself to sleep and struggling. And I felt like I was alone. I felt like nobody would help me. And so I said I have to get up and fight and figure it out myself. So I just trained and trained and trained until I got it. And I ended up making 6 figures in the industry while working on myself through that year. Okay, so anybody can do it. It's possible. So as long as you're getting better and better, you can't be beat. Like I said, sharing your business is with at least one person a day is a good positive daily habit. People who are failing, they're not really sharing their business like that. They'll do it maybe to 10 people and then they'll stop. But you have to do it every day. Sharing your product with at least one person a day. You have to be consistent. The only way that people will know about what you have is if you tell them. If they don't know it and they don't see it, then there's no way they can join. 2 hours a day, I say, of professional relationship building, exposing 10, 20, or 30 people a day in your schedule. Lock that in your schedule. Okay, that's a good positive daily habit. And you work with your team to figure out who is committed and stand by their side, guide them. Now you're gonna run into people who are not gonna do anything. Okay, and that's okay. I used to get so frustrated. I literally started despising MLM because I got so tired of people joining and not doing anything. And I had to realize you can't change anyone. If they're negative, they're pessimistic, that's how they're gonna be. If you keep hanging around them, you're gonna be like them. Okay, so you have to figure out who's willing to work. You can tell who's willing and who's not. And you have to let people know that this is not like gonna happen overnight. Like it's not gonna be like I just made $1 million overnight. You have to do this consistently. This is a skill of consistently, and you have to guide the people who are willing to work. If they're not willing to work, you still help them out from here and there. And after that, you let them be about their business. But you really want to work with the people who are willing to do the work. Okay, you always want to stay plugged in, and with the team calls, events, conference calls, etc. like that. Okay? You want to stay plugged in with everything that's going on. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the loop. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Step 5 is you want to always be prepared. Always have products on hand. Always have your business cards, flyers, brochures, DVDs, videos, whatever you have whatever you have, always have it and be prepared, because I've been in many situations where I met someone who would love to see what we have, and I didn't have a business card. I didn't have any product on hand. I was just, you want to always be prepared, especially with products to sample out if you need to. If someone on the spot will need it sometimes in your car, in your purse, etc., and have, some type of tool to send them about the information. Now you don't want to be scrambling around and you make a friend that is extremely interested. Is basically what I'm saying. Step 6, last but not least, is enthusiasm. You always have to be excited and passionate, okay? You can really change lives with what you have right here, what we have. Not like psychopaths excited and screaming at folks or anything like that. But you really have to be excited and passionate, because people buy and people join you. Okay, so if you can, people are bored and they like being around people who make them smile and laugh and happy. They're so bored. Like, I always want to hang around people who make me happy, don't you? So if you're excited and you're passionate, they can tell. They can really tell. They can discern it. Okay, so you always have to be enthusiastic, because that is what makes people want to join you. Your passion and your story. Your story is what is going to make people want to join you. Whatever your story is, that is what people are buying into. Okay, and the conclusion is everything is going to be completely laid out. You'll see below here or above somewhere. You want to follow the getting started guide. You want to commit to the daily core activities. I put in there simple things that you can do every day to help you get results, okay? Because what works is something that's simple and that everyone can do every day over for a long period of time. And it's not going to be complicated or anything like that. It's just going to be simple daily things that you need to do every day that takes about an hour a day, an hour or two a day, depending on your activity level. You can just upgrade it. It's simple things you do over and over again in this business that makes people the money. So basically, I'm saying it's fail proof if you are consistent and persistent. So if you do what you got to do, I'm telling you, you'll be successful. Okay, the ones who are consistent and last the longest are going to be the ones standing and walking across the stage. And if you follow this, I'm telling you, you are going to be so happy. You're probably going to want to be hugging me and kissing me. I don't know. Because you're gonna get results. I'm a person who I'm about results. I don't care what people say to me. They can talk the talk, everything. You know how people are. But if you can't help me get results, I don't want to hear it. If you're not getting results, I don't really want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do, but for the most part, this is about getting results. So feel free to contact me. We are one big team built on love. Make sure you lead with love and integrity and honesty, and that's what is going to get you far in this business. Not like lying and scheming people. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say welcome once again, and I am so excited for you and what we're gonna do with this company. Whether you want to make an extra, $500 a month, 2,000, 5,000, $100,000 a month, you can do this if you follow the training over a consistent period of time. You can do it, or whether you're just doing this to help people out or start a, charity or whatever the case may be, you can do it with this vehicle. And I truly, honestly know and believe that. So I'm just gonna say, have a blessed day, have a great day, and make sure you go through the getting started guide so you can be well on your way to success with Vida Divina. All right, guys, you have a great day. Bye.